49ers fans who are going to be at the season opener against the Arizona Cardinals are going to be disappointed by this news. Kyle Shanahan just announced that Brock Purdy is highly unlikely to start in this game. He carries a questionable designation, which usually is a good sign, right? That a player is going to be inactive and start. However, after he said that, it kind of diminishes that. The only reason why he's having be questionable in the first place is because they don't really have another options to back up Mac Jones. They have Adrian Martinez, who's barely been there for a cup of coffee. He hasn't even gotten many practice reps with the 49ers offense. So it makes sense to keep Purdy out there in an emergency case. He said he could be out there either as the direct backup or the emergency third. There's some choices that are going to have to be made in the next 24 to 48 hours before they have to really make a real decision. But ultimately, this is the best move for the 49ers. Start Mac Jones. He was promising and looked nice against the Saints. And that way you avoid Brock Purdy injuring or doing something worse. He's a guy who needs his legs. It's part of what makes him a good quarterback. If you take away one of his best features, then he's going to be looking limited out there and be more exposed to hits, not be able to play his normal style of game. He's a guy who needs to be out there with all his tools, and without him, this is better off. Plus, the longevity of the season, you have to think about that. So, roll out there with Jones. You should be able to beat the Cardinals with him. Look, I know some of this may be a little bit of a burner because Purdy was limited, but it's largely that was kind of gamesmanship. Kyle Shanahan wanted the Cardinals to allocate practice time to defend against Purdy, and now that Purdy's not there, you know, the Cardinals kind of get burned on the time here. So, smart choice by the 49ers by going with Mac Jones. Most likely Mac Jones. There's a slight chance Purdy could start. I'd be shocked if he starts. He shouldn't start. You should be fine without him. So this is the right call. If you're the 49ers, you should be able to beat the Cardinals without him.